Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this video is going to be about how to deal with negative people, alright? So there are a lot of negative people out there, and there are things that people might think are things you do when dealing with negative people. So I deal with negative people very, very well. I'm very attractive, so a lot of people are very jealous. There's a lot of people that get upset by me and everything like that, and are very negative and complain, and they get very upset with me, and just some people just get really mad at me just out of the blue, and I'm like, I don't know you, I never met you before. Like, why are you getting mad at me? Like, I mean, I don't know. Not, it's rare, it doesn't happen very often, but I'm like, like I didn't do anything to you, like I don't know you. Um, Not that that happens often, but some people get very upset. They get really like, this is what usually happens. I think most people get very, they get kind of like they're around me and they're very like maybe they're with their partner and they're with their spouse or whatever, and they're just like they don't know what to say because I'm very good looking, so they just kind of talk to the spouse or the person they're with. Maybe it's not their spouse, but they talk to that person, and they're just kind of like they have to say something, like they don't know what to say, so they're just like they get insecure about themselves. And I don't do that on purpose, obviously. Like I'm not trying to make people feel that way. There's still a lot of people, like if I tell them what I do, and there's people that are very nice and they would never feel that way. There's a lot of people like that, like my fans. But but yes, I do. I tell people what I do, or I tell people, how much work I put into things, and a lot of people just don't know what that's like. I do, sometimes I do 100 videos in a day, and I'm singing songs back to back, and then I have 2 degrees, and then I work 2 jobs, and then I model. So people just don't know what to say, right? Like, how do you even, some people can't even, most people can't even fathom that idea, right? Like, that's not something that computes in their minds as something that can be achievable. A lot of people don't really know how to react to that. They don't know. They just feel, well, how's that even possible? Like I'm doing things that maybe Olympic athletes would do. Like I mean, and that's the same thing goes with Olympic athletes. If people saw them, they would not know how to react, right? And it's normal, and it's not something that upsets me. I think it's kind of cute sometimes. I'm like, well, that's not right. You shouldn't feel that way. Try to be, try to be happy and try to be positive, right? Like, you should not be worried about what I'm doing. And like if they saw an Olympic athlete, the same thing, or they saw a celebrity, which I kind of am, but if they saw someone like that, they wouldn't know what to say, right? Like Cher was saying that um, people, even though she's 70, people get very nervous around her, and I'm sure Cher's seen it all, right? She's been around for a long time. She's super gorgeous when she was younger. She looks great now at 70. So I mean, she's been around the world doing her thing and making her mark. And she says people get nervous around her. I understand. I mean, I can see that happening. She's pretty good, and people don't know how to react. It's something that they don't. It's a lot of people just don't know how to deal with that. Like, and it's not because they think, well, and this is for you guys too. Some of you guys are stars out there. Like, even when people with good jobs, or people with like a nice car, even, like, people just don't know how to react to those things if they don't have those things, or if they don't aspire to having those things, or they don't think they will ever get those things. And you have to say at some point, well, that's just how you are. Like, not you are, but how I am. Or if you're successful, maybe somebody out there. A lot of my fans are very successful. I'm successful. I'm not even that successful, but I know I will be. But like, people really don't know what to say. They just can't feel like, a lot of people are very, they want to be around people that they feel better than, or feel like they have something to be proud of, which, I mean, of course that's what everybody wants, and this is not everybody. Not everybody feels this way, right? Obviously my fans, you guys don't feel that way. I'm just like, well, the general public when you're, and I'm not picking on any person in particular. People change, so even if people are like that, they may not always be like that. But you know, if you see someone that you are talking to, let's say you're very successful out there, my fan. A lot of you are very successful, so you talk to someone and they just don't know how to react to you, or or you're just walking around in public and you're just like not even paying attention to anyone. You're just minding your own business, and people just say things or they just do things, and you don't know. You're thinking to yourself like, don't have to be that way. Like, I'm not gonna say anything or do anything. I'm just lucky that I got what I have and that kind of thing, right? So it's not something that you do on purpose as a fan, right? Well, you're my fan, but if you guys have fans, let's say, and some many people are way more successful than me, but I see a large amount of success for me, but I'm not there yet by any means. But like, so you as the fan, as my fan, but maybe you have your own fans or whatever. You see people and they just don't know how to react to you. If you look like me, a lot of my fans probably do have some. There's definitely many fans of mine that look like me, that have a good look. So people just don't know how to react, and you don't know, and you want to And I'm a kind-hearted person, hearted person, and I'm very nice, and I don't judge, and I think a lot of people that look like me are the same way. So you just kind of think, well, you don't have to feel that way, Obviously, it's not something that you or I have done. And this could be, like I said, this could be success even in intellect, right? People are jealous of intellectual people. People are jealous of people with fancy cars or a big house, or people are jealous of many things, right? So they may not be able to react to you properly. And I mean, if you're like me, you just think, oh, that's cute. You don't want them to feel bad. And you're very nice about it. And you try not, I'm very busy. I have so many things going on. I have no worries or no real, like, no real kind of, um, no real, no real time to just sort of focus on those things, really. But I mean, I'm very kind of busy. I've got lots to do. If there's something that I'm not pressed to talk to right away or anything, I'm not gonna. I'm kind of a loner a lot of times. I have a lot of good friends, but I like spending time alone. So when I see people, I'm very, I don't have time for like everybody, but and I mean, when you are a celebrity type, people want to always be around you. So, I mean, I'm very supportive of people on YouTube because I believe anybody can make it to be a star. Anybody can follow their dreams at whatever greatness or lack of greatness that dream might have. But I mean, like, if you are someone that is, yes, so I believe anybody can make their dreams come true. So, but anyway, yes, I'm very busy, so I have a lot to do. So a lot of times I'm really focused on what I'm gonna get done. I'm not really needing. I'm not really kind of like. I'm not really focused on what's going on around me. Well, I am focused on what's going on around me, but I mean, I'm not really. I'm very busy, so for me, it's something that I can't help. I'm very kind of like. I've got lots to do, so I'm not going to be focused on whether someone is, whether I'm being nice to someone necessarily. I'm not going to be rude. And a lot of times I'm laughing to myself about different things, so people might take it the wrong way, but I'm not laughing at them. I have a lot of friends and I talk to them, and so I have a lot of things that I laugh about, whatever. I'm pretty sure no one thinks it's personal to them, but I'm a very happy person, so you might see me giggling or laughing out loud, and I'm by myself. But I'm just very happy, and I've got lots of things that I feel really good about. So I'm constantly like in a good mood, even though I'm by myself. I'm very much in a good mood. So and I think I mean, for me, when I see someone laughing at themselves, I don't think much of anything. But in case someone sees a celebrity type person doing that, they might think, "Oh, they're being rude." Well, no, I'm just very busy, and I'm thinking of a joke that my friend had or whatever. I'm just trying to get through my day. But I mean, people are very kind-hearted, very nice. A lot of people know that I'm non-judgmental. They know that I'm very nice, so they wouldn't take it personally anyway. in case they thought it was something that I was laughing at them or whatever. I'm not like that. And if I'm doing some kind of like laughter, or whatever, at a joke or whatever, I'm really nice. So it's not like I think people know I talk about it ad nauseum, but I'm very supportive, like I said. And when I'm on YouTube, it's a really good chance to focus on my fans and talk about them in a good way and support them because, I mean, when you meet people in person, everyone's busy. They're running around. They got lots to do. You guys are all busy. All my fans are busy. All my friends are busy. Well, not really to an extreme, but I'm probably more busy than a lot of people. But I think most people probably have a lot of time, like to where they can spend more time with people. But I'm very busy, and some of you guys are very busy too. I know. A lot of you guys probably are. But so when you see people and you're like, and they're like they see you, they're so busy that they're not analyzing everything you do or anything. So, I'm saying all this, but really, people don't analyze you. They just kind of have their own thing they're doing. They got to get to where they need to go, and that's sort of how it works. But anyway, I'm really hoping you guys like this show. I hope you take my advice to some extent. I mean, a lot of people have advice on these things, and take it with a grain of salt. You don't want to be like bombarded by advice, but and I don't think I think if you have a way you're doing things that works for you, then by all means keep doing those things. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys love the show. I'm going to be focusing on vlogs tonight, motivational speeches, that kind of thing. So I hope you like it. Okay, bye.